This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you from the East Bay and Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Oakland Raiders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Check.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Strip that ball. Check. 25. Check 25.
Out of the gun, Watson. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Gator. All right, let's get this.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A good run by Chubb on first down as he'll get about 6 yards there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Mike is 59. Watch the backer. Kill.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Mike's 59. Danny. Tight dog.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards.
Check 43. SOS.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
We want it. Come to my world.
3rd and goal. They're going with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Got it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Bravo!
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Mark 55! Mark 55! Read! Check! Hey, echo! Check! 55 to Mike! Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A run for Nick Chubb. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
That's what I do.
He's coming. 56.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run the counter. Ray. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Come on, let's go. Mike 56.
Hey, Wahoo!
You're not ready. 56. Mike 56. Right there. 56. I got it. Mike.
Go.
56. Hey, watch the slam.
Snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And that is not a sight they want to see. Joe Mixon, very slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
56. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get the penalty yardage back, plus 5 more as they get it to 2nd and 5.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Get it.
2nd and 5. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey, box drop. 2.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 37.
I'm not sure this is how they had it drawn out on paper, but this is going to work out for them and then some, right? They've got a big chunk they got to pick up. They decide to check it down, and he just turns into a pure athlete and makes a huge play for them.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, exit. Hey.
Right there, 55. Let's go, G.
Now.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Go. Watch the pass. Bridgestone, travel. 55.
They'll drop to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 10-2 shot.
They'll run on first down. It's Ray. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The outlaw.
It's a gain of 7.
Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
61. Matchbox light.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on. Check safety. Check safety.
Go. Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ray. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Hey, orbit.
56.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 24.
Check. Jump.
24 is down. He's coming.
Rush in.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Just like that.
Hey, watch it.
Check. Hey, 59.
Check hot route. Hot. Kill.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Set. 19.
59. They can't hang with us. Shit.
24.
On first down, Watson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
We're going to shut you down.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
Ready to break.
56. Mike's 56. Hey, come on, now.
Hey, Steve 6.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check, 56. That's the run.
Hey.
56 is the Mike. Hey, keep it up.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah. Hurry. Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Check three.
Chopper.
Kill.
Smooth.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Pettis once again the target. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Under 10. General West. 10.
55, Mike. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
6-6, pull it high.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Hey, Delta.
Go. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he steps away. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard.
And oh, it's blocked. This is going the other way. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Bang, 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 bang.
Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Mixon with a first down carry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Once again, they run with Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
54. Hey, 59.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Check 37, check 37.
He's back to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
54 is Mike. 54, 54. Watch 54, watch 54. Watch the run, watch the run.
After the run, Watson going to throw. That is caught at the 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. We got this. We got this. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
26. Let's go.
Now Watson. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Being chased out left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Solomon Thomas. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement.